What's good? It's your main coach, Rich Coach Babs. Welcome back to the Think Strong, Be Strong channel. If it's your first time here, welcome to the party. And if you're an avid listener, welcome back. I've been gone for a minute, but now I'm back like it's the first time. So we're going to talk about getting back into the gym, guys. So stay tuned, it's going to be interesting. The whole preparation and come up and everything like that. So without further ado, let's get it cracking, shall we? Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back, man. Yeah, it's been crazy, right? It's been like a whole week since I've done a video. What's up with that, right? But hey, there was a reason. Technical difficulties. Yes, technical difficulties. Bearing in mind I work in the technical industry, as in I work in IT support. Yeah, I had issues that I couldn't even fix. But yo, it doesn't really matter, it is what it is. What I have been doing though, in this time where I've been radio silent, back in the gym. So it's been my first week back at the gym. Let me just tell you, right? Some people, you probably hit the gym because you're trying to get that aesthetic body, right? I was like that, I'm gonna lie. You know, I was a fat kid, I was a chubby kid, real fat. So I really wanted to aesthetically please myself, you know? And so I took up a lot of things, sports-wise, just so I can get down to this physique right now. So a lot of us might have just gone to the gym because we're trying to get that body. A lot of us might have been going to the gym to try and get that strength. You know, Hulk strongest and strongest areas in the gym and all that business, beast mode on. Again, I was one of those brothers. I still am. I still like to be stronger than people expect me to be. But mostly the gym's like my fortress of solitude. You know, if you're a DC geek, you get the reference, and if you don't know, that's Superman's place where he jams. But the gym for me was always my place, you know, to go to and de-stress, get rid of whatever negative thoughts or energy that was with me, or anything negative that I've picked up in the day or that's been attached to me. I'd get to the gym and I'd just beast it out. So obviously being in lockdown, yo, it just wasn't the same, man. It just weren't the same. Yeah, I did home workouts. One of my good friends, you know, he arranged to send me up some dumbbells, and you know, I was doing it, but I wasn't doing the most. You know, I won't lie. The more we were off and I was off from training, the more I realized that, man, I don't just love the gym because I like to lift heavy. I love the atmosphere. I like the company. I like being surrounded by the same like-minded individuals, you know? Like, I miss that. I miss the community of being in the gym with the same kind of people. You know, my gym, I like my gym. I go to Ultraflex. I like my gym. My gym's pretty cool. I always, you know, people will sit and call it a meathead gym, whatever. You know what I mean? We get shit done. And I've realized I missed the surrounding. So having said that, when the countdown began for the gyms to open up, yo, first of all, I had to really shift some serious weight because, yo, in lockdown, I've been making cheesecakes and large cookies and cooking all kinds of fancy meals like my name's Gordon Ramsay and stuff, right? And just eating that like I live with other people. I live by myself. You know, I've got two beautiful children that I have every other weekend that I rotate with, but really and truly, I live on my ones plus my dog, right? She ain't about that fancy food lifestyle. She'll eat whatever. So while I was enjoying the lockdown phase and just cooking and eating, I didn't realize how much I was enjoying myself until that fateful morning when you catch a glimpse of you in the mirror and you take one look and you're like, fuck my life. How did this happen? So that's basically what went on, and I was like, rah. So first things first, we're gonna have to cut things back a bit. You know, we're gonna have to make some changes around here. This is the conversation I'm having with myself Like, we're gonna have to make some changes around here. What do you mean changes? Everything's all good. All of this is not happening. So anyway, we had to put myself in a deficit, bring the food back down, and increase my energy going out. So there's a lot of stuff I had to do in terms of getting prepared physically and mentally. And people will be like, what do you mean mentally? You know, go hard or go home. Not necessarily. If you just go to the gym every now and then it's not a problem. But if you're like me, where it's not, it's a lifestyle, it's part of my routine. Therefore, you have to get your mind ready to be like, right, whereas not before we'd be sitting at home and maybe getting the occasional walks outside and working from home and stuff like that. You're now gonna have to incorporate that you're gonna go out there now and you're gonna train, and you're gonna, where you were before lockdown, you may not start off from there straight away, and you might have to take a few steps back and try not to let that deter you. So there's a lot, you know, you're gonna have to go in and don't go like a maniac and be like bam 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 bam, but you know, take your time. And you know, these are different things you have to mentally prepare yourself for, and then physically get your body used to working hard. So I did a lot of stuff at home again, you know, just to get my body used to the fact that we're gonna go in there and become an animal again, being civilized too long. So I put myself in a deficit, you know, just reduced my calories that I was eating. I still ate relatively well, so I didn't like always junk, but you know, there was always a healthy balance between the two anyway. It's just that the healthy balance was in large consumptions. So once we'd got that point and I got the countdown ready, first day back in the gym, it was boom. I mean, they scanned you to check your temperature, and I still kept my direct debit going, so we got some cool incentives like this t-shirt. And as my boy called me today, he goes, you premium now, right? You can get into all the other sites without having to pay. And I was like, yeah, we premium like that, man, we premium. So first few days back, I just did all body workouts, man, just to get the muscles, you know, awake and moving. And then we just went in hard. Then I just went in hard from Wednesday. Just went in and just attacked it. And the beautiful thing about now being off from the gym for so long and coming back to it, it's a few beautiful things. Number one, muscle memory. Did not forget it at all. Strength that I thought might have taken a hit, turns out all that rest, if anything, has helped me propel my figures better. Do you understand, in terms of the numbers that I'm lifting? So if it's anything, it's taught me that amount of time, amount of rest is not bad for you per se. In fact, it's amazing for you. You know, my body feels alive. Did I get DOMS? Fuck yes, I got DOMS. I've not had DOMS in the longest time, but I got DOMS, and that was a beautiful feeling. It showed that I'm doing something right and not just hurting. And what I've decided is, where before I was chasing aesthetics and trying to be, you know, strongest there is, hashtag the Hulk, I've gone back to just training because I enjoy it. I just like the feeling of being in the gym. I like the feeling of the community of people that I knew, you know, and here's the real cool part. There was a couple of people who I just thought they didn't like me, and I used to look at them like, what's your problem? I did lockdown. It's funny how you pass a lot of people and you start talking to people that you wouldn't normally talk to. So I kind of made new friends with people who I thought were silent enemies outside. And obviously going back into the gym, it was like, yo, what's good, man? Welcome back. It's great to be back, isn't it? It's pretty much the consensus all around. It's great to be back, isn't it? Oh my God, it's so great to be back. So yeah, I'm lifting now for the sake of it. I'm lifting now for the sheer pleasure of it. Removing the stress of, I need to look a particular way. I should be lifting this amount by now. My body should have changed like this by now. No, I'm in a deficit, yes. Why? Because I've eaten a lot. And I want to be at a healthier weight for myself. I don't really care if somebody says to me, you're too chubby or not. I'm not interested. I'm not the kind of guy to walk around my top off anyway. You're gonna catch me in the vest mostly, and that's because it's baking, not because I'm trying to show off. Even though I am working on my shoulders and my guns, but we ain't gonna do that right now. But just doing it because of the love for it. just reminded me the reason why I stepped into the gym in the first place, you know. Fair enough, my backstory was because I got bullied when I was younger for being chubby, and I didn't like myself, and I suffered from body dysmorphia for the longest time. But I also just remembered I just enjoyed the feeling of lifting. Do you know what I mean? I enjoyed the feeling of setting a particular target, like pull-ups, for example, and then achieving pull-ups. I mean, the first thing I did when I got into the gym was check if I could still do pull-ups. That's my indicator normally of how much weight I've put on, how heavy I am, is if I could do pull-ups or not. So, yeah, I'm doing it just because I love it. I do it because I love it. And since I've gone in with that mindset of I just love being at the gym, I love training and training alone. Not in a bad way. I mean, you know, training with other people is cool, but because I've missed it so much, because I spent most of last year and the beginning of this year training with people, like I forgot what it's like to just do my thing and just do it at my pace and go as hard as I want and not worry. So because I'm doing it that way, yo man, let me just tell you, the progress is working. It was working to the point where I've set myself a target of 30 days to drop down in weight and to change my shape a bit. You understand? So fingers crossed, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not really fussed about the goal too tough, although I am working my ass off for it. But I'm more fussed about the part of just doing it, man. So yo, I'm glad that the gyms are open. And if you're a gym head like me, or a gym rat, or whatever they want to call us, put a comment in the box below and tell me how you feel about the gyms opening. Like I said, I touched on it before. They did scan us to check our temperature. We're wiping stuff down as well, so, and it's become so second nature now. Like, I don't think I've cleaned so much in the space of an hour than I do when I'm in my own house. So, you know, it's not like it's all crazy and people all breathing or coughing over each other. You know, life is pretty much back to normal in the gym. But the fact that it's open and I feel like I can go to my fortress of solitude and do my thing, yo, see this big smile on my face? It's because it's the gym, man. It's because it's the gym. Anyway, guys, I'm back. I ain't going again. Stay tuned for Wednesday when the next video is going to drop. Okay, should be an interesting one. Dating. I mean, should it really be that complicated? We'll talk about it on Wednesday. In the meantime, like I always say, live your life one step, one rep at a time. Think strong, be strong, and remember, impossible is nothing. Peace.